Hey everyone, we are back for season 3 of the Recap Room Pod. Woo! We're back on the pod. We're going to be talking about the new season of AGT. This is AGT season 19, episode 1, and we've got a lot of stuff that's going on in the season.
Yeah.
And there's a little surprise. I actually know one of the people on the season this year.
Really?
I've actually met this person. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear about
Did you
this?
not know
No,
that?
I haven't heard yet. No.
Yeah, so I'll explain this later. But without further ado, welcome back to the Recap Room. Hey everyone, welcome to the Recap Room, your go-to podcast for all the inside scoop and hot takes on all our favorite shows. Today, joining us for the first time on the pod, which we just discussed how many seconds ago? Like 30 seconds ago?
Yeah.
Is Lexi.
Yeah.
And then we have Billy on the pod, which we don't get as much, you know? So this is a very
great.
special episode.
I'm
you know?
glad you did it this time.
That's what I'm saying. A great start to season 3. And then you have myself, Julian. Hello. Hi. Thank you.
He's a giat.
He's a yeah. You got to watch the last season to understand that. But yeah, so we're back here for AGT season 19, episode 1, and we're really excited because we've got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. But before that, we are going to break down what the episode's going to be like.
Yes.
So Lexi, we do a slay or nay. We're going to go through all the contestants. Do you know what slay or nay is?
I think I can. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been alive for the last 10 years. I think I can get that one.
So the way we do slay or nay, we're going to go through all of the acts, and we're going to say them out loud, and we're going to say if it's a slay or nay, and we're going to use buttons. So if you see this button right over here, I'm just going to press it.
Slay.
It's Olivia's voice. It's a slay button. If
I
you
knew
go
I
ahead-
recognized it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
If you grab that button, just hold it close to the mic and press it.
Nay.
Nice. That's the nay button. And then this is the...
Is this the snay?
No, there is no snay button.
Okay,
but snay is okay. That is if you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, mixing the words.
Go ahead and press this button right in front of the...
I don't know what this is going to say, but
That'll be about $250.
It's the $250 button.
all right.
Billy, since you don't have a button, you're going to basically point to one of us
Okay.
to say whether slay or nay. All
Okay.
right. And then if it's a slay, you can point to me. I'll press the button. If it's a nay, I'll point
Oh,
to you.
got you.
And then make sure to hold the button like this.
Got
In
it.
front of the thing. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
So without further ado, slay or nay. Slay or nay, Tonikaku.
Slay.
Oh, not that.
$250
$250. I'm going to say snay for this. Sorry. I
So if it's snay, you point to both of us.
Okay.
And then we both have to press it at the same
All right.
time. Ready? 1, 2.
Slay.
There we go. And then mine.
Slay.
Okay, perfect. Next, we have Baby Dev.
Slay.
But really quick, I'm a very harsh critic on these.
Oh, yeah?
no, that's good. That's
That's
fine.
okay. That's good.
We're gonna
I'm
go into detail
very,
about these
very
after this.
harsh. Sometimes I think that I'm worried I might be tone deaf because
No.
people that they think are amazing singers sometimes,
Mhm.
I'm like, did we watch the same thing?
No,
Um,
you're not tone deaf because we're outsiders fans, and when you know good talent, so no.
But also, we like spicy opinions, so
Yeah.
that is completely fine. That is
Yeah,
totally
you're good.
okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be a villain.
Oh,
That's all
that's
right.
fine. That's
That's
fine.
okay.
Lexi, the
And-
villain.
Yeah, no, really, I am. And I have a very strong opinion about children
Okay.
on these talent shows.
We're going to save it for the next portion. Right after we get through Slayer and A, we'll talk about it. Okay, mine. Both of us. Ready? 1, 2.
Slay.
Leaning towards A. Next, we have Amy and Daisy Mae. Oh,
You monster frisbee!
Nay.
I didn't see that one.
Billy, this was a dog act.
Slay.
What?
Nay.
Okay,
I haven't seen it, and I'm sorry. I'm just so with the hurricane and
I can understand that. I can
I'm
understand that.
over the dog acts winning this show.
Anna
and
de
so,
Guzman
and I
should have
love dogs.
won.
Oh yeah, Ramadani brothers.
Ramadani Brothers should have won. Right. Yes.
I haven't seen it, so I'm being prejudgy, but yeah, nay.
All right. Next, we have Los Osos High School.
Nay. Slay. Nay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't wait to talk about
Sorry. Next, we have Sam Huang.
What was the
Magician.
act again? Oh,
Magician.
the fingers.
Fingers. $250 bucks.
$250
You want to be $250 bucks?
this. I'm gonna do.
1, 2, 3.
Slay.
There we go.
Guess I'm the same.
1, 2, 3.
Slay.
And then,
Slay.
okay, cool. Next, we've got Arshiya. Arshiya?
Mm-hmm.
Arshiya.
Slay. Slay. Slay.
Nice. All right. Reyna Roberts.
Slay.
Ooh, I feel a spicy take coming on, Billy. Come
I'm
on.
gonna go ahead and pick up my
Come
hands.
on, give us a spicy.
Oh,
Slay. Nay.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Slay.
Next, we have Ashlee Montague,
bottles.
ballerina
Walking on
bottles.
Slay. Slay. Slay.
Okay.
All right.
Chris Ivan,
Which one was that?
the world record plunger.
Can you hit that 4 times for me, please?
Nay.
Hit it one more time,
Oh, thank you.
and then one more time, just for good luck.
Nay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Learnmore Jonasi.
Slay.
Oh,
Slay.
I heard a that cannot be good.
Come
So
on,
just,
Lexi.
Just go
Come on,
for it.
It's both.
1, 2, 3.
Slay.
Nice. And then finally, Richard Goodall.
Slay. Slay. Slay.
Nice. Okay, we have a lot to talk about.
Yes,
This
we
is
do.
going to be exciting. Okay.
I'm ready to roast.
So before we start the roasting, let's start off with Tonikaku.
Oh, I'm not gonna roast. him.
Tony's back.
Yeah.
He's back from BGT.
I love him.
So has he not been on AGT before?
He's never been on AGT before.
Okay.
But it's funny to see him come
And
out
he's still
and do
wearing
such a...
pants.
He is still wearing pants, even though it might look like he's not wearing pants. But it is funny to kind of see that kind of act. And it's just, I feel like Japanese humor is
It's so
just
funny.
so odd, but
It
it's
is odd.
so great. And it's I don't know. We need to see more of that.
Yeah,
you
only
know?
thing is he's losing too much weight.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you could see, but if you go back to the first performances, he obviously had more weight on him, and so now it's harder to kind of hide what he's doing because he's kind of lost a little bit of his stomach.
Oh no.
I mean, that's not a bad
I
thing.
mean, good for him.
Good for him, but yeah, he's losing weight, so it was good. It was really good, but I think maybe because I've seen it so many times on BGT, I was like, oh yeah, I know him. And, you know what I mean? But he was great.
What was sending me the entire time was the audience cutaways to like some of the people and just being like, at first they were very confused, but then some of them just completely horrified and then finally getting into
once
like
you get
the,
what it is.
Yeah.
Ugh.
God, the fake out at the end. Oh my God, that fake out at the end was hilarious. I was like, is this man actually going? I feel so bad for Terry Crews because some of these acts are actually coming out butt naked on the stage and he gets the side view. So he sees everything.
Absolutely.
You know?
He's probably like, okay, I didn't want to see that.
Oh
God.
man.
What did you think about this, Lexi?
I mean, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's so stupid that you like it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like when you watch a show that's like designed to be stupid but that's funny and that's why you like it. So
Yeah.
I'm always okay with like at least 1 or 2 absolutely stupid acts in the show that go far.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't want him to go too far.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
Kind of like Silent Library.
Because he'll take up
Silent
like
Library.
that'll take up space to somebody who with an actual talent where this is like a cool party trick.
Yeah.
But that being said, I enjoy him.
Do you guys think you could survive Silent Library?
I don't
I
remember
could
that.
not. You
Really?
know, I can't even tell jokes with her.
Oh,
And not
that's
laugh.
true. That is true. Oh my
I was
God.
telling my own jokes and laughing. So we should try our own version of Silent Library here
Oh my God.
on the
Can
pod.
we?
Let's
Oh my
do
God.
It. Let's figure out some stuff to do and we'll do it.
Right now or next week?
Next. I mean,
Oh,
let's
okay.
plan it.
Okay. Yeah.
We can
Let's
do
plan
it now, but let's plan it.
But then we wouldn't be able to. Oh my God. That'd be
Let's
so
plan
cool.
it out.
A special episode of the pod where
You're
we
not
do
going to make it
Silent
either.
Library.
You and I laughed the most goofy.
Really? Oh, wait. We have that one TikTok where we're trying to recreate the. And
I
we're
don't
both
think-
laughing.
I don't think you and I could do it.
Oh my God.
You could do it.
I'm going to see if I can
What
try
is
to
it?
find that.
Silent
We just
Library
try
is
to make each other laugh?
Yeah, basically. We
Have you
do
seen the show? It's on
challenges.
MTV.
It's
It used
so
to be
good.
on MTV.
But it's like challenges where you cannot laugh. So imagine, we have this thing called a magic door. That's one of my favorite ones I used to do. And Julian has to walk up to the door and just open it. We don't know what it is. And one of the times they opened it and this cannon just dropped down and you're like, what's going to happen? And then it shot out a huge thing of like flour all over the person's face.
Oh.
And you just cannot laugh.
Hell no.
Essentially, it's like the whole point is that there's a decibel.
There's a lot of jokes I can make, but
Really?
There's like a sound meter, and essentially what you have to do is like there are going to be things that are going to be comical to people, and you just can't laugh.
Yeah.
And then
this
if you
is
make it to
very
the end,
different than RuPaul's library, where everyone where each drag queen reads everyone.
Oh, yeah. No, it's way
oh
different.
yeah, no, very different.
Because that's
very
what I
different.
was thinking about.
It's very
And I was
slapstick.
like, I don't want to be a part of that.
No,
No, it's slapstick.
I don't need to
it's-
be read.
It's very slapstick. Things are going to happen to people, and then you just can't laugh.
Cannot
and then
laugh.
if you make it to the end, you win. How much? You win like a
Dude,
good amount
yeah,
of
they
money.
get like thousands of dollars.
Me and
But-
Jess would dominate this.
Yeah. Jess would do very well. I think you would do well too. You
I
think-
don't think so because
think?
people get hurt in Silent Library, and she would die of
Oh,
laughter.
because she likes the physical stuff.
Exactly. So I think
I love physical.
But Jess is very much, if you tell her she has to laugh, she's not going to laugh.
yeah, if I
And
know that
she does
that's
the
the
same.
goal.
But that's the thing. You're
I'll
telling
be
her
fine.
the opposite. You're telling her not to laugh.
Okay, let's try it.
We have to
gotta
get
try it.
her. We have to get her to be
We
a
gotta
part of
plan
it. Yeah,
things
we'll
out
plan
well,
it.
though.
We'll
Okay.
plan it.
All right.
All right. Next we have Baby Dev. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I thought it was great, but it's just a kid doing math.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's
Like,
not. I mean, that
don't
is a
hate.
huge thing. That is
It's a
huge
2-year-old
thing.
though.
Yeah. I
Which
mean,
is cool, and he's not using his fingers. He's not using a
Yeah.
calculator. Like that's pretty.
That was the
crazy.
best part. After the first equation, the silence and waiting for all the adults in the room
Just to see this
to
little
do the
2-year-old.
count in their head.
yeah.
Like I know that some of the judges had their fingers underneath that table. Like,
Trying to count it up.
yes, that is right.
I find it funny that Howie says something and the kid just looks back.
That's
at
what I was
Howie.
going to say. My favorite part of that act was his look back like,
Bitch.
That's exactly what he did.
Don't interrupt me. That look
I
was,
am doing math.
it was
here.
bombastic side
The
eye.
bombastic side.
The only other
Criminal
2-year-old that I'll
side-eye.
ever be okay with being on the talent shows, any of them, was DJ Arch Jr. That's it.
Oh, DJ Arch Jr. was great. That was on South Africa's Got Talent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then
no,
he
no.
went to
Where did he
BGT
go?
Champs.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I love
he
that.
was
on
like,
BGT
he was
the champion.
still like only like 10. But
This
Yeah,
kid is
he-
not going to win the show, though. But
no,
I don't think
but
so either.
I feel like this is where I become a villain. If you're going to bring your child onto this,
Wait. Cue the evil villain music.
listen, your kid is cute. That doesn't mean that their school talent show talent is worthy of 10 minutes of my screen time.
But guys, he's not even in school yet. He's 2. He's that smart.
I'm talking about kids like under, like I have an age limit and it's 11.
Okay.
If you're under 11 and you're singing and it's not very good, like I can think of Connie Talbot, for instance.
Yeah.
She was 6 when she did it the first time. What the fuck was that? Like, I'm sorry. That would have been so cute on your home video in your house. Why did I have to see it? It's
I understand.
crap. I don't.
I mean, it's parents are very proud of their children.
Yes,
so they would
and that
think,
kid from Canada, the 4-year-old on Canada's Got Talent, he just went. He comes out in a little tuxedo. He's, so freaking adorable. I'm not saying that these children aren't cute, and I don't hate children. I used to be one of them. I like them.
Lexi hates children.
I like them. I used to be
And
one.
she punches
but-
babies.
Oh my god! We didn't have to take it that far.
Billy, it's not punching, it's kicking.
What? You've kicked a baby before?
No, I just I've jokingly said, "Oh my god, I'm so mad I could kick a baby."
That's what it
I
is.
don't.
Oh,
You heard
okay.
me say that,
Okay.
right? Okay, yeah.
This is a metaphor. We're not actually punching or kicking babies.
Jesus, no, I'm not
That's a
a.
No
great
children
metaphor, though.
were hurt.
I'm a villain. I'm not an asshole. Like, I'm not a threat to the community.
But I do agree with you, though. If you're being a
cute is
performer,
not a skill.
Yes, being a performer, when you come into this industry as a kid, you are taught you have to perform on the level of an adult. You have to be like Angelica Hale. There we go.
I will say we're a couple of minutes in and we already started talking about punching and kicking babies. So we're off to a great start here. All right, let's move
That's on
on to the next act, Amy and Daisy Mae. So Billy, tell us your thoughts. I'm kidding.
I was like, do not know who the hell this is. Is he really putting me on the spot here? I don't know why. Oh, I didn't see this because it wasn't up, and then I didn't get to see it. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Tell me about it, guys.
Imagine a dog act. Those like dog obstacle courses that they have, but it's 2 dogs. There's one that's this really chunky dog that's just like doing
It's a
its
bloodhound.
thing. It's a bloodhound, just chunky bloodhound, just running around the course.
That's
and
a
then
Harry
there's-
Potter dog? Bloodhound?
No. We got wait, I don't know Harry Potter's dog. I
We're-
know he had
wait,
one.
we're
Kind of
talking.
look like a bulldog. They're
They
like,
have no. It has long
yeah, no,
ears
yeah.
that
okay.
really long ears
Oh,
and a
okay,
long
okay, no, okay.
face. Yeah.
Basically running around this like obstacle course and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then does a pretty good job, but like they not really like jumping. It like imagine what like a big dog would kind of like.
There was nothing special about this obstacle course. It was on the ground. Okay.
It was
Like,
just going through these like things and like, and
So
then
do
there was
they
an
like
old-
it?
Yeah, they liked it. I mean, Simon loves dog acts, so but I understand what you because again,
Not a dog act person.
but the dog act shouldn't have gone through last
Yeah.
season. Shouldn't have won. I mean,
Shouldn't have
listen,
won.
Perkin, Adrian, congrats. It takes a lot of skill to do what you do, and we're not knocking your talent. And at the same time, I also think that it should have been the Ramadani brothers or Anna de Guzman
Or
that should have won.
Putri Ariani.
Or
like,
Putri. Yeah, like we had so many great acts last season. But we're not talking about last season. We're talking about this season.
Yeah.
So,
and they brought him back for Agency Fantasy League.
which is crazy.
So anyway, yeah, I know. But yeah, I didn't get to see it. So you guys both liked the dog act this time?
I thought it was okay. I mean,
Nay.
okay. So what are your thoughts? What did you think about this dog act?
There was nothing special about this at all. Those dogs and I don't get me wrong, I'd take them home. I love them. They're so cute, but just let them chill.
Will they make it to the
They're
semifinals?
chill dogs. Like, imagine you have this massive bulldog who's just, living its life by walking outside for 2 minutes and then coming back in to watch, its stories on TV and stuff like that. These dogs gave me that energy. It didn't.
Really?
They didn't give a fuck that they were there.
They weren't doing special tricks. Will they make it to semifinals, in your opinion?
Nay, no.
Oh.
No.
I also don't think they're going to make it to the finals. I'm going to be honest.
Really?
Like, it was really.
Did they get approved? I don't even.
They got through. They got through, but
They did?
I'm pretty sure they did.
See, this is why they need me.
But again, I think
I
it's
could
one of
weed
those
out the
acts.
weak.
It's one of those acts that got a yes, but for a fact
They're not going to go.
They're not going to come.
Yeah, that's
never
what I
going to
want.
see them again.
Because there's like a secret elimination thing that they do like off camera.
Yeah, by the time they get to the next round, semifinals, there's a bunch of people you don't ever see again. Okay. All right.
All right, everyone, let's move on to the next act. The next act, we have Los Osos High School.
I'm going first because you guys were shady with this one. So look, this is it. I'm actually very hard on dance acts.
Is that what we're calling it?
Well, he is a dancer, so it makes sense. Oh.
No, but I mean, I really judge them. And the reason why I'll say I give them big credit is as soon as I heard high school dance team, I was like, boo. And I had the attitude of that. But then they utilized that little stage thing that they built. They were coming out of the
There
stage.
were so many of them.
Yes.
How many of them were under there?
So I don't know,
Too
but
many.
that's what,
Way
to
too many.
me, I give them credit for that. I give them credit for some of the choreography. It wasn't super hard choreography, but the formations, utilizing the stage. And then it was like they had guys, which a lot of times in high school, I told you, my high school, I was the only guy in a whole dance program of all girls.
We
And
didn't
so
even have any.
So it's huge to have guys in that. And so I give credit for that. But I also felt like, oh, okay, this was a little step above a high school. You know what I mean? Which my bar was set low.
Yeah.
So that I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to give them a slay.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you guys knock it?
I think it could have used a little bit more flair. Like
Do you agree with Heidi, what she was saying?
I agree with Heidi and Howie. I think it just needed a little bit more pizzazz. Like there needed to be something else. I'm glad they got through.
Yeah.
But again, it did seem, it was impressive. It was impressive from the start, but then towards the end, it was just, there needed to be a little bit more.
There needed to be more the entire time, not just people. This seemed like
Where's the shade button?
This seemed
know.
like Bring It On 18 to me. Like we've run.
Pretend that said shade.
Yeah. To me, it seemed like a Lifetime version of Bring It On. And it was just, that was not good to me. We've seen some really talented young
I've seen great
Yeah,
dancers.
there have been some
And
great dancers.
No, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I agree with
I think
Simon.
that they need like another 2 years of practice. And
I don't know.
Billy,
think-
you could have gone out there by yourself and just done like
no, but
free,
I think you're going to
you could have
get...
freebirded and it would have been
What does a free bird mean? What?
off the fly. Freebird.
I'm a free bird that shit. Okay,
Now it's sounding inappropriate. The more that we say it, the more we say it, it's sounding inappropriate. But
I'm
that's,
going out there going,
who
free
doesn't
ball,
know
it's
Leonard
free
Skinner?
bird.
The first streaker
damn
on
it.
AGT.
Dancing.
Dancing.
Wait.
Oh,
I have something to add to this. So I obviously agree
to
with
freebirding?
Howie and Heidi.
Mhm.
That being said, Howie, fucking Mandel. I don't know if he's saying that America has great talent or that he doesn't think that Canada has much because of the things that he's let slide in Canada compared to America.
Oh, him
His standards
accidentally
are
being
real low
Yeah.
for the Canadians, and he's one of them. So
him on
if I were
Canada's
him,
Got Talent, just being like, "Hey, welcome to America."
that was
Yeah.
great.
God.
Yeah.
But if I was a Canadian, I would be like, Howie, what are you trying to say? We don't have
Yeah,
talent?
because he's hard on talent here in America.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
his
why I'm
bar is
shocked.
set really high.
Yeah.
But there's so many people. I mean, I think Canada. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I
don't
just
know.
remember because even
I'm
when
saying
Mason
he's
was
either
on,
talking
Howie was
shit
not
about
so nice.
Canadians or he genuinely
You know
or
what
his
it is?
opinions of Americans are very, very high.
Well, are you saying
Or
that
his
he's
standards,
he's
excuse me.
nicer to Canadians or he's harsher on Canadians?
He's,
think he's
easier on the Canadians.
Easy on Canadians.
Well, because you got to be nice once you're in Canada. Somehow, the switch
Yeah.
just kind of
Yeah, they wouldn't let
your
me stay
Canada
long.
side's got to come out. You know, like
They
you
wouldn't
gotta
let
be
me
nice.
stay
Well,
long.
why is it? They're supposed to be nice here, but okay.
I mean, I guess, but like
In New
I don't
York?
No, I mean Canadians are the reason why you're like, oh, you're Canadian because they're so super nice, and Howie is not.
But you know what I think it is? I think it's also because of the fact that there are so many seasons of AGT and not so many seasons of Canada's
Yeah.
Got Talent.
That's-
so they
that's
have
what
to
it goes
kind of
down
just
to.
have to,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Like, oh, that's an adorable
Yeah.
thing. Okay, let's
Yeah.
let it, take up space on
I mean, I don't
Let's let it
understand why
take
they
up
were nice
airtime.
to Genevieve Coate, but that's a different story.
Don't get me started.
Yeah,
we got.
that's for another episode. We'll talk about that next episode.
Oof.
Next, we have Sam Huang. So this was the finger magician.
So you
God,
kind of
the
messed me up
finger.
yesterday because we did a little thing and you kind of explained something to me, which made it so when I saw his act, I was like, I kind of know this, but I can say he did do the finger jump over thing that I was like, well, that I don't get.
It's impressive. I will say it's impressive. And I think it takes a lot of balls to do what he did.
Mhm.
Because that for close-up
Balls
magic,
or fingers?
Yeah.
Oh, took a lot of fingers to do.
Mhm.
But I will say for that, it's hard because there's a lot of angles. It's very angle sensitive.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And he's doing it for national television, for the cameras, for the judges. Normally, if I knew how to do the physical trick, I know it's done. But if I
Mhm.
knew how to do the physical trick, first I would have to take so many hours to perfect this thing.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I would only perform it in front of like 2 or 3 people. But
Mhm.
to perform it in front of an audience,
That's what I'm
honestly,
saying because there's people here, there's people there, like that. If
Crazy.
he's doing it the way we talked about it, then
insane.
so I give him credit for that one.
Lexi, what do you think?
Okay, well, I'm not going to put a whole humanity spin on everything. Everyone does do their best. They all go
Every
out there
time she
and try
speaks,
hard.
please play the music, the villain music,
The
because
villain music? Oh, yeah.
Which villain music? I'm trying.
Anyway,
I've been
keep
thinking
going,
about
sorry.
this the whole
The
time.
copyright-free villain music that we
Yes,
can
I
use
have
on
some
our
for you, by the
channel.
way. I have some good
Okay,
stuff.
But I
please.
want final say.
Okay.
Because I am the villain. No, so yeah, that takes balls and fingers, sure, to go out there and do that.
Ugh.
And I'm not like discrediting that at all. And it was fun, but at the same time, I was just kind of bored.
Okay, I can get that. I can see that.
I was just like, okay, but what else?
Yeah, it doesn't give a lot of room.
Are we going to
for,
do
like-
each finger
so-
and then
He's going to do toes next.
Yeah, but I was
What
like,
is his act going to grow into? You're right.
I
if
mean-
his nipples become his eyes, I'm gonna be like,
Oh,
She has a
my
thing with
God.
nibbles as eyes. I don't know what you're thinking.
It's because that question stumps you. I just like to bring it up around
We
you.
had if you check out our TikTok, and
Oh,
here's the
God.
plug to the TikTok. You should check it out. We have a whole segment on talking about whether you would like to have eyes for nipples or nipples for eyes.
Yeah, and
And-
it just
And
freaks
the
me out.
question
Or
really
dong belly
stumps
button.
Billy.
Oh my God, the dong belly button. Have you ever heard about the dong belly button story?
I've gone so long without it. Do I need it?
Yes. Billy, can you please tell that story?
I'll do the fastest version of it. When I was a little kid, my grandmother used to live across the woods from where we lived. And every day after school, my mom would send us there to do our homework. And I would cross the woods, and there was this girl who would wait outside by the dumpster on the other end of the woods. Her name was
Sure.
Adela.
Adela.
And she would jump out from behind the dumpster and she'd be like, hey, Billy. And she would fight me and she would scratch the F out of me, throw me on the ground and get
She
on top of me.
physically touched you?
Yeah, I thought, it's, how girls like
How
have a
old is
crush
she?
and then they kind of are mean to the boy they like.
Wait.
So I was
wait,
like,
time out.
Yep, I know
Same
what that's
age?
like.
Huh?
You and her are the same age?
oh no, she was probably
Anyways, continue.
Woo, okay. Probably 1 or 2 years older than me. I would say like maybe 9 and she was probably like 12 or 11. But she would jump out and then she would like mess me up. And I remember telling my mom's like, you
Dumpster
cannot let
girl?
somebody. No, she's belly button dong girl. So basically, she had an Audi that was so long it would move like. So when she was on top of me, I could just see it swinging like a dong. So I would have nightmares about like ripping it off and pulling the thing off. And so I have a weird thing
Jesus.
about belly buttons because of it now. I don't like to see
You should
people
have just.
touch the belly
Did
button.
you ever tell her that? Because I bet you she would have never bothered you again.
No, what
because
happened was
she would have been like,
I-
"Oh my God, he hates me."
One day I went through, I don't advocate for hitting women or girls, so please understand. But my mother looked at me and was like, you have to stand up to her. You can't let this big girl beat you up. And she's like, just give her one little push and she'll leave you alone. And I did do the one push and she never messed with me again.
Nice.
That was it.
Nice.
Yeah, because that's a bully response.
But the belly button to this day has tormented me in a way that I see Audis and I'm like,
And ever since that day, whenever Billy comes in, there are times where we go, "Hey, Billy."
because she was just out there with her dong swinging.
belly button.
Have you ever seen one of those that kind of swings?
no,
oh my God,
I've-
there was that one video you sent me of that
Mhm.
person working out. And then I was like, oh yeah, they're working out. Oh my God, is that their belly button?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
it's-
I never want to
Ugh.
look at Billy's phone. I sit right next to him, and each day when he opens social media or something, there's something really fucked up or gross. Like just,
And I'd love to show them to her.
And
It's too fun.
I used to edit surgery for
Oh,
work.
yeah, you
I don't
did.
get grossed out by gore. I love gore in movies and all of
Mm-hmm.
this stuff. But for some, like he was looking at this dude who drinks a massive jar of his own piss
Oh.
and then puts it all over his body.
Yes.
That was the TLC thing that you were showing
Yes,
me, right?
but no, this is a
And
whole
that's
other guy.
so mild.
This other guy, he makes all these TikToks about how it's so good. He's like, I feel like it's the hair of the dog. Like you can see what's in your system if you drink your own urine. And he uses it on his skin.
Shame
he
on me.
drinks it. He literally goes like he'll age it. He said this
Aging it?
This one's
Like
been
it's
aged.
called
like
wine?
fermenting it. I bet he said
ferments
fermenting.
his
Oh,
urine
hell
for
no.
6 months and then drinks it.
6
Shame on
months?
me.
It's brown by the time he does it.
Shame on me. I opened this door.
Yep.
I shouldn't have done that. Shame on me.
And I'm
Let's
just
move
shocked
on
by
because
it.
I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
Because that is disgusting. Oh, God, I did not need that visual.
I'll show it to you. Don't worry
Oh, I'll
about it.
show it to you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, next we have Arshiya.
I thought she was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like that they expected her to come out in this little princess outfit and she comes out as the demon.
Mhm.
I was like, work. I like it.
I thought it was a nice unexpected act. And
Yeah.
the
And contortion's really cool.
I love contortion.
The contortion was really cool.
For someone who has like little to no hip mobility,
Mhm.
I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
she was
didn't
awesome.
like the Ring Around the Rosie backing track that kept playing. I was
Oh.
like, this is just... ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I liked it because it was like, ooh,
Kinda spooky.
eerie,
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of
eerie, gross.
Yeah, I thought she was awesome.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was cool.
Yeah. No, I bet her Halloween is lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Has to
I will not look her up on Instagram. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna let my imagination decide that she's
What she
probably
is?
something really fucking cool for her.
Well, one thing that
She
was
could probably pull off the Ring really well.
Oh,
and
yeah,
scare the
definitely.
shit
Oh,
she
out
God,
can
of people.
absolutely do
or
that.
The Exorcist.
Yeah. Or The Exorcist. Oh, my
But
God.
the
Oh,
one
my
thing
God.
I could say that is interesting with these shows is, you know how she went behind the thing and then she came out in her costume. I mean, there's a break before all that happened. That's the
Oh,
thing.
absolutely.
They don't really show that, but I thought that was kind of cool.
Okay. Next, we have Reyna Roberts, country singer.
Country.
Oh,
She looked like Megan Thee Stallion, and I was totally fine with that. I love country music.
No.
I love country music. So I was very excited. And I feel like there's only one talent show that really is, well, maybe two out there that
Mhm.
are accepting to country artists.
Mhm.
And I was very happy about it.
I thought she was pretty good. I do agree with Howie. I feel like it needs a little bit more flair. There needs to be a
does.
little bit more, you know? But she was great. She sounded
Yeah.
great. The
I think that
band
she set
played-
herself up for a good build up.
That
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Because
I
I
think
think
that
that
was
she didn't
her
go too hard out
performance
the
level.
gate, and I think it was a good like start. You know, like
Yeah.
oh, okay, you like this, but wait till you love this.
Because if you set the bar too high, then
Exactly.
it's hard to go
Yeah.
to really top that.
I
Exactly.
do think, like this with the Beyonce country kick right now, I feel like it's kind of a cool thing, you know,
Yeah.
seeing somebody who's African
That's not
American
country.
sing country. I know. But kind of, it's cool to see that. I can say that her performance level to me came off as ghetto. Sorry. and I'm a black man, so I'm saying that in the way of going, I felt like she performed like she had such a good voice and she has beautiful look and very Megan Thee Stallion, like you're saying. But I felt like it was like
that means something different to me than it does to you, maybe.
what, ghetto?
No, Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, maybe.
So I kind of looked at it as like a fun adoration, like a little bit like it's flary, but it's not too annoying.
No, it was right before the line of okay, don't get too hoochie for me. No, sorry, but I did like what I was gonna say is I felt like she performed maybe as if she saw herself as a little better than she is, which means then I feel like it came off as a little lackluster.
Okay.
But she's super talented because when I was watching her, I was like, okay, let me just listen to her voice. Oh, she really has a great voice, and her song was good. Was that an original song? Does anybody know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
original.
give her even more
Yeah,
credit
yeah,
for
yeah.
that. So there's a couple things I think that somebody has to sit with her like a performance coach and just go, hey, you got to take this up because it comes off like
You're just performing
Yeah,
in Nashville
yeah,
still.
Yeah.
You got to recognize that you're on a bigger stage
Yep.
and you're actually on TV,
It's
and more
definitely
people are
really
going to
tough.
see you. You need
Also,
to step it up.
Simon cracks down on those original songs. So for her to be able to do that and
Yeah.
still get through, I mean, I think that's got to be very impressive. You
Yeah.
know?
I want to see
But-
what she does next though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
All right. Next, we have Ashlee Montague.
Julian, do you want to start with Ashlee?
Yeah, so let me talk about Ashlee Montague. Ashlee, I don't know if you're going to be watching this, but hello, it has been a very long time since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. You did amazing on your performance. So
Wait, you know Bottle Girl?
I know
Yes.
Bottle Girl.
That's
yeah.
freaking cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the way I met her, so spoiler alert, I know Ashlee. The way that I met her was through the content creation house that I used to work for back then. And so I remember being there, coming in with my camera and stuff, and I did a photo shoot and took pictures of her 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah. Impressive as hell. I've seen the bottle thing up close.
Okay.
And it's crazy because it's like, it is tough. She is literally, the bottles that she did on there, she could do it on a Perrier bottle. And I have a photo of her doing it on a Perrier bottle. Like the little tiny glass bottles. But yeah, you can tell that she loves what she does. She is dedicated to her craft. Phenomenal dancer. But overall,
So she's an actual real dancer? That's what I wanted
She's
to
a real
ask.
dancer. Yeah,
Okay.
she's a real dancer.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I've seen, I think I was telling you yesterday, Company XIV is here in Brooklyn, and I've seen somebody do walk with heels on bottles, but I've never seen somebody do it in toe shoes. That was like, whoa, that was pretty awesome.
It's crazy. It's insane.
How much of the falling off do you guys think was real, and how much was staged?
I think it was real.
I think it was really real.
Okay, because you know the
yeah.
Ramadani brothers do that, where they'll always get to one step and go, oh, like we can't make it, because it gives us suspense. And
I
so
imagine
I was
this is
wondering,
the biggest audience she's ever done it for,
Mhm.
and it was televised. So
Plus she was way up high too.
yeah, I believe that it was real. This is weird that I thought of this. I didn't think of this right away, but as I was thinking about her act, at some point I was like, she would crush a like a DUI test. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Why? Because her balance, you mean?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
that line would have been straight.
And she could have done it on point too.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, that part of the DUI test, it's designed to make you fail, and they would have been like, oh shit, now we have to make her do something else.
But you know what's crazy? I don't think people realize how difficult it is to do what she did.
Oh no,
'Cause-
I realize that. I see it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because if you're not a dancer and you don't know what being on point is, that on its own is hard.
Let alone physics. It's a glass
what I'm-
bottle.
That's what I'm saying.
And do you guys realize that point
step
shoes are
on it,
almost
it's
they're made
going
out
to
of
break.
wood, so it's like it's paper mache type stuff, but it feels like this piece of wood. So her toes, I'm like,
Crazy.
that's crazy.
So funny enough, these are the pictures that I took. So that's my buddy Jonathan, who's also buddy of the rat, pizza rat guy. So who was also on AGT but never got televised. He was one of the people. But that's Ashlee, and then this is a picture I got of her
Okay.
doing the.
She's so ripped.
Look at that.
So she's a real dancer because
she's-
that
Yeah.
planche she's doing right there.
Crazy. But yeah, and then another photo of her just doing the little bottle thing.
I only have one question though.
What's up?
Where does she go from here?
Good question. You know, I was theorizing since she looks like.
Are they going to go up?
Look at how ripped she is.
Yeah.
She's
I would
so
think-
ripped.
I would think that
Props
she's also a
to ya.
gymnast, or maybe she could even do.
No, she can
aerial
even
acts.
but I think she can even
But that's not what they. But that's going to be giving Darcy Lynn.
But I think she can start
see what you're
dancing
saying.
and
I see what
doing
you're saying.
different layers. Like she can dance and then go to this level, and then dance and go to that level. Like there's stuff she can do.
Maybe there are elements of dance that she can incorporate, like you said, and then just try to do these like obstacle courses.
Yeah.
Maybe with.
Because remember Ramadani brothers, she's very similar to me is what they were. You know what I mean? Because like they did the same thing, head balancing, but then they did it on a ladder. Then they did it a little higher. Then they did it. So I feel like for her, she has the same ability.
Yeah.
And I think she's going to be in the finale.
You know what I love? We're going to find out together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this.
Yeah.
Shout out Ashlee. We love you. Great job. Continue doing what you're doing, and
Yes.
hopefully you'll move through to the
Send your
finals.
back workout routine, please.
All
So
right.
ripped.
Next, we have our fan favorite, Chris Ivan, plunger guy.
Oh my God.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, I was like, don't know who that is. Right?
Wasn't even worth the memory for the
Dude,
name.
I
Nice guy. but-
think it's hilarious. I also see why Howie was just like, you flew all the way out here just to really, and he's just like, this is my job. And I'm like, I get it, man, but like, really? Like, hello?
But the Guinness Book and World Records guy, like in my head, like you got them all the way there and you didn't even get, like it wasn't even close.
But did he actually set the record?
That's what I wanted to know too. I didn't understand because in my head, I'm like, he wasn't good at all. It wasn't like he kind of just missed the record.
I feel like if he set the record, who was like going up against it? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? How many people are out there like, oh, I want to go for that one. I want to throw
Yeah.
plungers at people's backs.
Do you know it's been my dream to win? As a kid, I've been obsessed with the Guinness Book of World Records, and I've always wanted to win a record. One of them. I don't know what it is.
I let go of that dream really quick if I ever even had it. I think
Really?
I just acknowledged that people did things, but I didn't have a goal to set one.
I gotta figure out what
Because
I
I
could
knew
do.
that whatever I was going to do, it wasn't going to be like something that I'd want to do for that long.
Maybe I can stand on my head.
That's going to be a hell of a long record. Like all the blood. Oh my God, you'd need to be hospitalized for when they put you down.
Really?
Yeah, because your heart, like it would be really bad for your heart.
Okay, so he did break the world record. So this is
Oh,
a
he did
picture
before.
So this is a picture of him breaking with the Guinness Book of World Records from February 20th, 2023. The most human targets hit with plungers in 1 minute is 16 and was achieved by Chris Ivan.
Okay.
I was about to say, wait, did he break the record or did he set the record?
I think he set the record.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
because
nobody
like I
wants to
said,
do it.
who else is doing that?
I think he was attempting to break the record, but crazy.
So there is some other
he's also,
plunger-loving fuck.
but it's funny. He's known as Plunger Poppy on Instagram.
I gotta
Wow.
go. I gotta go.
Wow.
Bye, Plunger Poppy.
Shout out Plunger Poppy.
Stop saying that. Oh my God. I hate it so much.
What is it? Is it the plunger or the poppy part?
God damn it.
And
Two
with your
words that do
accent,
not
it sounds
fucking
really
go
cool,
together.
Julian.
Oh my God.
Two words that do
Plunger
not
Poppy.
fucking stop it.
All right,
my
let's move
God.
on before this gets any stranger.
You know how people hate the word moist?
Yes.
Is Poppy the one?
Poppy?
It makes me so mad. And I
God.
don't know if it just like
Is he a
isn't
moist
Drake's
Plunger Poppy?
Isn't Drake's IG? Ew! Oh my God.
Let's set the world
No.
record for most uncomfortable words spoken in one sentence.
What are other
That
ones?
could get racist and illegal.
Okay. Uncomfortable, not disturbing. I mean, yeah, without
They're uncomfortable.
without racism. Yeah, let's move
But
on.
isn't
This
Drake's
is-
Instagram champagne poppy?
yeah,
Another
This got
reason why
real
I hate
weird.
that fucking
you
word.
gotta say it with the accent, Lexi.
No. Drake certainly doesn't get it.
Oh,
Another
God.
way I'm a
Yeah.
villain. I hate Drake.
OVO,
I don't like Drake.
OVO. Sorry,
Kid Cudi for life.
Kendrick for life.
Kendrick for life.
He won
Let's
that rap
fucking
battle.
Go.
Celine Dion.
And
Wait, that's Whitney.
oh, that is Whitney. I'm sorry. She did Titanic, right?
Yeah, do you know it?
Woo! That's sorry.
Okay, wait. I have a question for everybody, okay? So this, we kind of talked about yesterday, and I don't know if I said it to you.
Okay.
Who is the worst movie character that kind of ruined a movie? That's like a villain that you're like, I hate, like the guy from Jurassic Park, Nedry. He stole the little cans, and then it set the whole park loose and it ruined Jurassic Park. Everybody got killed because
They're
of it.
either like supposed to be nobody in the movie but turned out to be a villain, or like a hero that turned out to be a
and
villain.
they do something that kind of alters how the whole movie is. And so we were talking, he's been the one for me that I'm always like, if it wasn't for him, Jurassic Park would be this incredible place. And he messed it up. She gave
Should
me
I
one
go
that
into-
messed me up. Tell
Yeah,
it.
should I go into what I told Billy? Rose from Titanic
Mm-hmm.
actually is
The
quite
worst of
the
them all.
villain.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything.
Oh, she did something.
Oh, she
Well,
did.
no. I
So-
mean, no. As in, she didn't do anything to save.
Thank you.
She said that she
There
wouldn't
was
let go.
so much
she did.
room on that door. She could.
She said she wouldn't let go. She did. And she kept a necklace. And while telling all these people a 3-hour story about how she lost her virginity, took the one thing that they wanted from that boat and threw it back in the ocean, and then had the balls to die on their boat in the middle of the ocean.
How old do you think she was in that role? Like 30 something?
The
No,
older
she was
lady?
supposed to be. You're talking about Young Rose?
Well, young Rose, but
Young
but
Rose
the
was supposed to be like
actress-
20.
The actress was probably like,
Kate Winslet?
yeah, she was probably like in her 30s or
Probably
something.
late 20s.
No, she was
or
in her
30s.
20s.
Okay.
20s, but like like past 26.
No, she's younger because she
Yeah,
was
she was younger than
close to Leo's age, where he's probably like early 20s.
Oh, that's odd because Leo would have definitely let go if she was past 26.
Oh, he set us up. You
That's
drove us
why you
down
were
this
doing that. I
path.
was like, what are you saying
I was
about
wondering
people
why.
in the late 20s?
come on,
like,
give it to me, guys, please.
God,
that
I
was
thought you
perfect.
were
That was
like,
good.
I thought you were being ageist. I was like,
no. Oh,
No,
no.
that was
I was like, now I am going to get up.
no, that was good though. You let
Thank
you
you.
let
By
us
the way,
down
I
that
saw
road.
that on Instagram, that whole thing about Rose being a villain. I saw that on Instagram and I was
Yeah.
like, that's fucking
You gotta
genius.
send that
But
to
she
me.
is a villain. She is because like I everybody was so mad. I'll never let go, and she let go.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I'll never-
don't
she
forget
didn't
her.
even try.
the
She didn't even
hard
try.
In fact, she ripped the hand off because
Yes.
it froze to her. She ripped it off, and then
Yeah, she's
I'll
pretty
never let
horrible.
go as she's letting go.
Yeah, she's pretty bad.
She's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, a corpse. But then,
I've only known you for
but
2 weeks.
then when she had the what was it, the heart of the ocean or whatever the name of the necklace,
yeah,
It was just one night.
the noise that she does, she goes, oop. That's not an oop.
Yeah.
and threw that thing back in the ocean. Yeah,
Oopsies.
she's pretty
Yeah.
horrible.
That's
Yeah.
why Brittany did Oops, I Did It Again. All about that.
Well, it's
Let's move
funny.
on.
It's funny because, see, my pick is completely different. I would have said Lotso the Bear from Toy Story 3. Have y'all seen Toy Story 3?
Mm-mm.
Julian's just proving how much younger he is than the rest of us.
What the hell? How much?
That's not the one with the fork and the spoon, right?
I mean, yes, it is Forky. Forky, but you remember
I did see it. I just don't remember the bear.
the bear was supposed to be like, this is your new home with all these new toys. And then he was trying to get, I don't remember the plot, but I remember he was evil at some point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do remember a bear with scary teeth. No?
He was purple. At first, you
I don't know
think
what I'm talking
he's a nice guy, and then finally he's revealed to be the villain. And then you're just
Okay.
like, what the hell, Lotso? Yeah, it was.
It's been a long time since I've seen Toy Story movies, but you just became like litigation Billy real quick.
What do you mean, how?
When he brought up the bear.
Because I was trying to figure out what it was like.
No. You looked like you were ready to take the stand on this bear's behalf.
Because I do remember
My client is
something,
not
a mean
guilty.
bear, but I don't know what.
Unlike Trump.
But I don't remember being purple. Uh-oh. Be careful.
Ooh.
34 counts, but yes.
It's kind of crazy.
I don't know,
It's
we
kinda
just got to
crazy.
keep it.
Let's not get political. The
Let's not
bear,
get political.
But it can still run. But anyway, okay, here we go.
All right, anyways, let's
But he can't
move
vote.
on.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Let's go ahead and just move on to the next act. Next act, we have Learnmore Jonasi, the man from Zimbabwe who's a comedian, who's also obsessed with Terry Crews.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really cute.
I
thought
loved
it was great.
I loved it. What do you guys think first?
Well, do we want to start nice or me?
Okay, start nice.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say,
I don't think there's anything
I don't
mean
have
there's
about
anything
him.
bad to say about
I don't have
this.
anything bad to say, but I mean, I'm unbelievably harsh with comedians. So
I am too. By
I
the
can
way.
understand that, but I think, but he was great. He was hilarious. He had,
see, that's a strong word. I don't think he was hilarious. I didn't laugh at all.
but here's the thing. I think he was funny enough to set the bar and give himself enough room to go.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
And that being said, I've not thought that any comedian, any of them that I've seen on any of these shows,
Mhm.
that
Preacher
were-
Lawson, Preacher's hilarious. Come on, you got to give him.
I
a
think that he's
actually
probably
think
funny in
this
person. I
guy's
think that-
funnier than Preacher, in my opinion.
Really?
Yes, because I feel like I like Preacher, by the way. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything bad about him. I feel like sometimes Preacher is a lot more mugging than this guy actually had content that I'm like, oh, I see where he's going. He's kind of dogging on America, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I really liked it. But I also
I like what he said about poor white people.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. But
But
also,
again, I didn't laugh.
I think his joy, because he genuinely looks like he's like happy to be there, wants to do it, and I think
Yeah.
that makes you love him even more.
Yeah.
And so I love that Terry Crews gave him his buzzer, and the fact that he was going 15 hours in a bus to do a
5-minute
5-minute
stand-up
set
routine
shows that he has love for this, and
He
so
loves
he
it.
deserves this. He deserves
Yeah. And it's
I thought he
the
flew.
passion and drive.
He flew there.
it. No, for that, but he talked about where he started stand-up comedy. He would take
Oh,
every time he'd go do it, it'd be
Yeah.
a 15-hour drive to go do a 5-minute set.
Yeah.
see, and this is
That's hard work.
oof, y'all. I hate backstory stuff because
Why?
it skews your opinion.
Mm.
You like him a little bit more because of that, no?
Yeah, but I think that's important because I think sometimes it's good to know what somebody's got. Like, I understand this is a talent show, but sometimes, like, I know, like, you could be the most talented person and you could have, like, not the right connections and it doesn't really matter. So I think sometimes it is important to know a little bit about the person, what their journey is, because it wasn't a sob story. It was just how much he loved doing what he was doing.
I would rather him get the golden buzzer than an Apple Baby getting the golden buzzer and just
Yeah.
being like, I got here from
Then
Daddy's money,
Northwest.
You know, like,
Oh,
yeah.
I
I think
just
that-
can't wait.
yeah.
I think the
Guess what?
backstories are important to some degree. However, I just look at it very like diplomatic or
The
like
influences.
completely,
Corn dog.
what?
I'm just kidding.
Like the law, like just not the
Sorry, I'm
law.
just
I
hungry.
hate that. But I don't want to
know what
be
you mean.
influenced by anyone's story at
You just
all.
want the
I
talent.
only want to see what they do
I
before I
understand
make a
that.
decision.
I understand that.
because I don't want to be influenced at all.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know
can
what I
get it.
mean? I feel like that's the only way for me to truly be able to judge anyone's talent,
Yeah.
which I have none. So me judging anyone's
Don't say
talent is
that. You
kind
got
of
talent.
I just think it's important to see the backstory and to understand that, like,
If
he's a good comedian,
Mm-hmm.
but the fact that he's pushing for this and he really loves this and that he's like putting in so much effort. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I'm more
gonna
on the
show.
sleigh than the nay,
Yeah.
for sure.
But
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I do feel it's a little different because this show is about also the people and who they are. What it is kind of about that. It's not just a get up and sing and perform show, but I
Yeah.
get what you mean completely.
They're
Yeah.
I feel
building
like
that
I
emotion.
want to know the stories after audition
Mm.
rounds and like when we get closer,
Oh, when you
to
can
that.
kind of see like everything.
because
else
then
that
I'm
follows.
invested and I want to know more about them.
That makes
Mhm.
sense.
You know, like if I see a movie with an actor and I don't know that actor and I really like them, then I want to see what else they've been in and get like see what they can do.
That makes
Mhm.
sense.
But can you imagine though, like with that example, remember Nightbird, right? can you imagine if you didn't get to hear her story, and she's like is considered mediocre.
That's
what
my
I mean?
point.
Yeah, but I feel like that was her chance.
Why is she singing it's okay? What's okay?
Yeah.
we
So I
need
think-
to know.
I think you may need to sometimes know a little bit about somebody's story because maybe that's their chance, or what I mean. So I don't know. I'm hard with that because I'm telling you,
You're Frappuccino.
I judge talent very harsh too, but I feel like sometimes I want to know. I don't know. I feel like if I
It's
didn't
okay.
know,
I can
if I
keep
didn't know
the
Night
villain
Court
role.
story, I'd feel bad.
I'm comfortable in my villain role.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm good with it because
Bum bum bum.
I agree. And may she rest in peace. She had a beautiful voice.
Mhm.
I just never want to be swayed one way or the other.
By something like that. I got you.
Mhm.
Okay.
I want to see what they can bring
Yeah.
to me.
Okay, last we have Richard Goodall,
Oh,
the old man singing Journey.
he was so good. And I know where Terre Haute is.
What?
Yeah, I've been to
Terre
Terre
Haute,
Haute.
Indiana.
Yes, I've been
I've
there.
never been
You've
there.
been to Terre Haute, Indiana?
Yeah, I have actually little movies I made there with a friend of mine.
That's
Called
Wild.
the Terre Haute Dolls, because we were in Terre Haute, Indiana, and they had these little dolls that looked like little voodoo dolls.
uh-huh.
And so we bought them, and then we would make these like silly movies, like they were attacking us in the hotel room. I got to bring them in one day. They're actually funny movies.
Oh.
So Terre
Well,
Haute.
I mean, I grew up in the Midwest and lived in Indianapolis, and a lot of people I know are from Terre Haute.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he flew out of Indy, and I was like, oh, great airport. It is. It's so clean
Love
and
the
it's so
airport.
nice. It's such a
Love
great
it.
airport. I
Who
love
likes
that airport.
airports?
Me, I have ones that I hate and ones that I love based
Mhm.
on what they give me.
All right, give me your top 5 airports, best airports you've been to.
Heathrow,
Nice.
Indianapolis is definitely on there.
Cool.
I like LaGuardia. A lot of people don't.
LaGuardia is nice.
I like
Their
it now.
Delta, their new Delta terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
that's
what
what we're
I'm saying.
flying out of this.
That's what I'm
on
saying. It's-
Wednesday.
That's nice. I mean, once they're finally done building it after
Mhm.
20 years,
Shout
it's
out
going to be great.
NYC. Ooh.
Have you
Yeah.
guys seen at that hotel, that airport, the TWA hotel?
No.
Oh, it looks so cool.
They
Yeah,
took
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole TWA old hangar and made it a hotel.
It looks really nice. You can take pictures inside of it and everything. I've seen
There's a
it.
pool
Yeah,
in
the
the rooftop.
Dallas hotel, the Dallas airport was cool.
Mm.
And I
Texas.
don't mind Atlanta either because it's so big. You can literally like
Atlanta's
it.
airport is really
you can
nice.
go and do anything. Like
It's really cool.
Have you been to LA's?
LAX.
Horrible.
Really?
It's
LAX is
the
terrible?
worst of the worst.
No, it's not.
The worst.
have
Do
you been
like
to Philly?
it? No, I have not. Is it bad?
Wait for it.
Okay.
Yeah? Is that bad? I've
Yeah.
only
Well,
taken
first
a
of all,
bus
it's
to
always
Philly.
sunny in Philadelphia until I get there. Second of all, it's like, oh my God, dude. Don't
Go
get me
Eagles.
started. The fucking bus and all that shit that you have to take. It's so goddamn annoying. That and Charlotte, I'm not a big fan of either
Mm-hmm.
because they need an MTA in there to travel. But anyway, Richard,
Yes,
he sang Journey so well.
he did.
Sounded just like him.
Yeah.
He really
crazy,
did.
right?
I was
Mhm.
like, oh,
And he was
and how
so
modest and
nervous.
how
Yeah.
sensitive and how modest he was. He was just, I mean, what a peach. I
Yes, but
enjoyed
that's
him.
part of his story.
No, I'm not talking about his story. I'm talking about his personality when he went up there.
But would you have known that had they not told a story?
Yeah.
Yes.
You would have seen it if he just sang?
No, not
He just
just
went out
saying,
there
but
and
when he
just
goes out
sang.
no, I'm saying like when you still introduce yourself. When I'm
Mhm.
talking about the story, I'm talking about like all the shit that like we hear after that.
Yeah.
Or like the
But I mean, the
filming before
comedian
that
also
or whatever.
introduced himself and said he was from Zimbabwe during his without the story package. He still gave
Yeah.
that away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not against that. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
can introduce yourself and say where you're from and how long it took you to get there and all that stuff. It's just going too deep. Like Richard got up there, said where he was from, what he does, and how old he is, and just his demeanor. I mean,
Yeah, I loved him.
he's a true
Yeah,
Midwesterner.
he's
He's a
great.
very nice.
But
nice
here's my
person.
question. Do you think because his voice sounds so similar to Journey
Mm.
that the shock was, oh my God, it sounds like Journey, and then he's not going to be able, like if you give him another song, it's going to sound like, or do you think he's going to actually sound good?
I think he's going to sound good. I think they're going to probably test him. The producers are probably going to give him songs that are a little bit different from
Mhm.
Journey to see what he can do with that. You know?
Okay. That's what I'm wondering, because sometimes
Yeah.
if somebody's a great,
If
like,
he's saying separate ways, I would not be bummed.
yeah, because some people are great karaoke singers and be like, oh, they sound like Cher, but then you bring them out of the element and go, now sing this song, and
Yeah.
it's like, this is not working.
I'm
so
surprised this
wondering.
wasn't one of the Simon Stops.
Mhm.
You know? 'Cause
Oh, really?
It could have totally been a Simon Stop.
Yeah.
You know, if he stops him halfway and then gives him another song to kind of see
See
his
what he
range.
can do.
But he did great. He did fantastic. You know.
Yeah.
Should I hot take? Should I do a hot take?
All right.
Mhm.
Hot takes are always acceptable
Yeah.
on the pod.
So when you were talking about like how they were shocked, I've noticed that when big shocks come or whatever, it's very much based on the look of somebody they didn't expect
Yeah.
that voice or that talent to come from a specific person. And I think that just plays a big role in how, like, you could tell that everyone in the room, I think, didn't expect much of him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
What does that say about us as humans?
It says that we're shit.
It does, because like Susan
we are
Boyle walks
horrible.
out and Susan Boyle looks
we're
a certain
rotten,
way.
and,
We're like,
and it's America, so
you know,
and it's America,
yeah.
so
But
like
also,
we see.
Britain's pretty harsh when it comes to criticizing. I mean,
Yeah.
they're a little bit more harsh.
that's
than
what I'm
we are.
saying. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
as a human species, somebody walks out and doesn't look like a movie star,
Yeah.
and we're like, psh, you know what I mean? And so it's just crazy
Yeah.
how looks plays such a huge part.
But it's crazy, yeah, because I mean,
It's
Hollywood has
disgusting.
become so superficial. I mean,
Mhm.
we're kind of reverting back to like a little bit, and things are a little bit different because they're just like, you don't have to look and act and walk and talk the same way as like all these Hollywood stars. You could be an average person and
Mhm.
still make it to fame. But
But he
yeah,
had to
it is-
belt it out in order for people to look at him
Yeah.
differently.
But yeah, our brains are wired a little bit.
They saw him, they heard he was a janitor, and they heard he was from Indiana.
But hey, it works to his advantage.
Yeah, it does.
You
It
drop
did.
the bar low, the expectations down here, and then once it goes, boom.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
his
I wish him the
personality.
best.
I just wanted to hug him.
Yeah.
His personality was so sweet.
oh, he's
Like,
the sweetest.
Shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're making it through. We'll see how it goes.
he got a golden buzzer though, right?
He did get a golden
Oh yeah,
buzzer.
so he's through.
So, but we'll see how
From one of the most
how it
iconic
goes once-
supermodels
yeah.
of our time.
Heidi Klum.
I wish him the best.
Yeah.
Good luck, Dick.
What? Oh, okay. I was like, what? He's a Richard. Okay.
Yeah.
It makes
Good
sense
luck,
now.
Dick.
It's just the way you did
Not
it.
you, Dick. Just you, Dick. Good luck.
God, why was that a thing? Why did that become a thing? Why is Bob
We're gonna look that
Robert-
up.
Why is Dick
Richard.
Richard?
Yeah,
you
it doesn't
know?
make
Why
sense.
is Jack John?
What?
Jack is John?
Jack is not John. What is
Yes,
happening?
it is.
Jack is John?
I have an
Is
uncle
John
and
Jack?
nephew that will tell you that. Yes.
For some
Johnny
reason,
Depp's son is named Jack as well, and he's named after Johnny. His name is John.
for some reason, people say that John is Juan in Spanish, which I don't understand. And my dad hates that. His name is John,
Mm-hmm.
but he absolutely hates it. And I hate it for him too. Whenever he gets called Juan, I'm like,
Oh,
was that kind of racist?
Billy-
yeah, it is. 'cause
Billy
it
is
must be
William.
looking- No, I'm not.
no. I'm saying,
Oh,
well,
but no, on my birth no. I mean, on my
No,
birth
it's not.
certificate, it's Billy. It's
Wow.
actually Billy because a lot of people will. They'll be like, "Oh, hey, come here, William," and it's not William. It actually is Billy.
what do you do if someone calls you Bill?
Drives me nuts.
What about Billiam?
That's kind of funny.
I think
But-
Billiam's hilarious.
No, but it's because, and you know what's funny? So, how do you think
What
my
about
name?
BJ?
How's my name?
oh, he
You know
hates
about this?
that.
That's what my
No.
family called me
He
my whole
hates
life.
BJ.
I hate it. I hate it. You know what it is? My whole life, my
Hi,
dad.
Billy. Shout out.
I would be, I'd be at school or
B-dub.
whatever it is, and then as soon as a kid would hear BJ, then they'd be like, blowjob, you know. And so it became this thing all through school.
You
So
needed
then-
BJ Novak when you were growing up.
So I hated BJ, and then my dad one time called when we were doing the live AGT shows, and he called and he's like, "Hey BJ!" So then all the people in the comments were like, BJ, like the whole time.
Oh,
remember?
man.
Recently, when we did Tamron Hall, you were telling him not to do it, and then the first thing he does is, "Yeah, you got some moves, BJ."
Right in front of everybody. I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
because
right.
then that's all people will call me, and it's not, my name is Billy.
Yeah.
But here's one crazy thing on my birth certificate. How do you think my name is spelled?
Oh no. Is your name spelt like Billie Jean, like Billie?
My name, my mom told them Billy, but they put on my birth certificate Billie, the way you spell a girl's name. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god.
Wait.
So it's on my birth certificate. It's now fixed.
So you're lying to
from my
us
original one.
when
Hey,
you give
he
us
got it fixed.
your
He got
phone
it
number and your email and everything? Are you lying to us?
She starts calling me Billy with an IE.
They
There's
sound
gonna
the
be some
same.
wrestling in this office, folks.
My friend Mark, he said he was at a restaurant and she goes, "What's your name?" He goes, "It's Mark with a C," and she goes, "It's gonna sound the same, right?"
She said that? Okay.
Yes. I was like, burn. Yes.
Damn.
Damn. It was so funny because I mean, if I say Billy,
That does sound
do you
the same.
know if yeah? Because I was saying it your way, not the
Veep. Craig.
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 Craig. Craig. She goes,
Nevada?
good job,
Nevada.
Omni.
Nevada. Nevada?
Oh, I love that show.
Nevada.
That's so funny. I was rewatching that again recently.
So good. So good. Craig.
Craig. It's Craig.
It's Craig.
She goes, Craig.
Craig.
And then I love when she goes, you
Do
got
they have a
Amy.
bathroom here? Or do they put their turds in the cloud?
I like when she looks at Amy and she goes, the other one, the one from Clovis goes, you got it, Amy. And then Veep, what's her name? Julia's walking by and she goes, "Good job, Ami."
Craig. Oh God.
Oh my God.
She's so sarcastic.
It's
so good.
such a good show.
So great episode.
That was fun.
Great
Good
first
start.
episode.
Strong start.
Very strong start. Normally
Yeah.
we don't get these strong starts from AGT, but
Well,
I mean,
Yeah. No, it was a good episode.
I'm calculating how strong in my head.
okay. Well, from compared to last season, I mean, we had some.
Yeah, there were some episodes where we were like,
great-
"What the hell was this?" And
Yeah.
then, but this was a good start.
This is a good start. Hopefully, the producers don't fuck this up for us. Come on, because like y'all eliminated Putri, y'all eliminated Lavender. Like,
Yeah.
there are some. I mean, this is a great start. Let's get some heavy hitters and put them through.
Yes. And before the season ends, Julian is going to do Tonikaku's act for us.
Absolutely. What? Hello.
Get ready.
I didn't agree to this. There's no proof that
I've
this
agreed to it.
I do not consent.
But what he did consent to is the plunger act.
I could do that. We could.
No,
totally
you're
do
not
that.
throwing it.
Oh, he's going to be the back.
You're
No,
back.
that's fine. I
Yeah,
don't-
and you're just
that's
gonna
okay.
move in different places.
And
Is
you're
this
gonna
going to
keep
be
throwing
like
them?
get the plunger? I would be down. What if we just? We have to discuss this. What if we tried some of the acts just to see how hard it is and make it a segment or something?
That's
you
right.
know?
I'm going to do the bottle one.
Please don't fall.
No, with my back, I'm not doing the bottle one.
Oh
You're
my
doing the
God.
bottle one. No, Jess, maybe. Okay, so we're going to try them.
We're gonna figure something out. Well, we'll figure something out. But thank you again for watching the recap room. If you like the episode, make sure to rate and subscribe, rate and review. Give us the thumbs up if you like it. Give us 5 stars. Give us some ratings on Spotify, Apple. You can check us out on all social media platforms at the Recap Room Pod on TikTok, Instagram. Check out some of our TikToks. Our TikToks are pretty good. We put some effort into them. And if you want to follow us, you can go ahead and follow these lovely individuals. Billy, where can they find you at?
At Billy Blanks Jr. on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Lexi, where can they find you at?
I just have Instagram. I'm Lexi Luhu.
Woohoo. And then you can find me at official J Mejia on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Or if you don't really use Twitter, TikTok and Instagram is fine.
I feel like such a loser. I just have one.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
We're going to get you on TikTok.
Fuck no.
But do check out the Recap Room Pod and check out some of the other videos. We have some great stuff on
That's
the
literally
channel.
the only
so
time I check TikTok.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. And we're excited to be back. And we will see you all in the next episode of the Recap Room Pod. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Slay.
That'll be about
$250.
Slay.
Bye.